So I finally have time to sit down and talk about my KCON experience. Yay! So it's Saturday today when I'm filming this, woohoo! And hopefully I will get this up soon on my channel. So I wanted to talk about this, which was the first time experience for me. First time in USA, first time at a KCON, and first time KCON in USA. Yeah. So first of all, I would like to say thank you to all the people that came up to me and people who just passed by and said, "Hi Tina." I was like, yay, hi. And then you were gone, but I was just as happy anyway. And some of you that came up, took pictures with me and talked to me. It really just warms my heart. I'm still rather surprised that people know me, but it makes me so happy. So thank you all so much. I do remember you, even though I didn't take pictures with you like you took with me, because I really need to start remembering that when people take pictures with me, I should probably take pictures with them as well, so I can remember it in pictures too. You know? I just didn't do that with like anyone. Didn't like even take pictures with my friend. And we were together like most of the time at KCON. Jenny, you might know, Jenny Lee. I need to start taking pictures, I really do. Anyways, on to the story about KCON. So, my first time, we actually stayed at a hotel that were the lounge, the green room, panel room, the thingy for the ones that were on the panel were actually at the same hotel, so that was very convenient. I didn't stay all that much in the green room lounge, whatever it was called, though, because I mostly walked around the convention center, and there were so much. It was outside 2 days and there was so much to do. I bought some albums, which I showed in my USA haul, as well as I got my goodie bag. This one contains a sticker and this. Yeah, I've already showed you that in the haul, but here we go. And I also got one of these because it was really hot, so they handed these out for free from another booth. Yeah, woo! And they had booths with ice cream. So tasty. And there were different flavors. There was strawberry, melon, mango, and another one. I don't remember, but I tried both the mango and the strawberry. So good. And then we, bought albums. And then there were like, all of a sudden there were meets and greets. So we saw B2B. And when they stood up on stage, we were in the crowd there. And then day 6. I was kind of funny during the day 6 one, because there were some people that were screaming at like odd times, and it ended up with several of us in the back laughing because it was so funny. It was so adorable, and it was so funny at the same time. It's like, woo! Everyone's like, I mean the day 6 up at the stage laughed too. It was such a lovely meet and greet. And then we, funny thing is when we came to the hotel and we checked in and all that, then we noticed there was a guy there with colored hair. I'm like, asked my friend, "Isn't that Jun Korean?" He was like, "Yeah, maybe it is." Then she asked him, and it was. So he stayed at the same hotel as us. The funny thing is, though, I haven't really been following him before. I know about him, but how I managed to guess that it was him was because of the simple reason that I had seen him in the, the Niga Higa music video. BGA, yeah, you might have heard about that one. I had seen him in that one. I recognized him from that music video. And then my brain started working. It was like, I knew that Jun Korean would be there, and then I somehow puzzled that together into that being Jun Korean. I don't know, maybe I had seen him. I don't know, but it was. And the reason why it wasn't that noticeable was because he didn't act like, you know, big celebrity or anything. He was just like a normal person, very down to earth. And he even asked us if we were on a panel. And then there were a lot of people in between all of a sudden, and he thought we said something to him, and he was, yeah. But we talked a bit in the elevator. Yeah, I said I was on a panel, and you know, it was really, really nice. It was just such a, and then we got off. It was just such a bizarre experience, you know, but I guess that's how you meet people. It's just boom, and they're there, and boom, they're gone. That's just how things happen, really. Oh, but he was so nice. So yeah. And then I think we passed him, I don't know if it was the same day or the next day or something, and I was like, oh, isn't that KCON? Said again, because he passed us rather fast, and my friend was like, no, it isn't. And then I got all confused. I was like, yeah, but it is. And then we didn't say hi to him because I got all confused, and it was actually him. It was just my friend didn't notice him. She didn't notice that many people. She notices dogs though. Yeah. Anyways, so on to the convention. I was on a panel. Oh, yes, I was. It was on the second day. Yes. And it was really fun. And I got to meet a lot of YouTubers there as well. I got to meet Dylan, which I was really happy about because I've been following him for many years. So it was really awesome to talk to him and all that. And then I got to meet Courtney and Jasmine from To Min Jing Jung Ki. When I was like talking to them, and I was like, oh, you're Jasmine and you're Courtney from To Min Jing Jung. Yeah, I said like that, and Courtney was like, yeah, that's us. I know it's a long name. I was like, yeah, I should be able to pronounce that. It's very long. Yeah, To Min Jing Ki. I still can't do it. Ooh. Anyways, and then I met Mr. Poo-Poo, is it? Michael Smith, also really nice. And then Teddy He was also on our panel, and I will show some clip from our panel as well. I had my friend film, so of course not the whole panel is there, but there were two questions asked by people that she got in the video and the full thing, and I'll show you those. I personally would have wished the one she did film was me seeming a bit more less airheaded than the first question makes me seem, because well well, just notice my face after Jerry has asked the question, because it is the face of I have no clue what to say, and then think, and then the answer comes out. Yeah, you can see it yourself.
What do you do before you hit the record button? Like, do you have anything special you do? Actually, it's a really good question. Thank you.
For me, I listened to the song that I saw. The first reaction video I saw was Cars Pandora, so I always listen to Cars Pandora before I do the video. What do you do before you hit record?
Don't. Yeah, I don't think I start recording and then healing over the month, I think. We're pretty much just a mess, so I just flip out and then watch. But now I feel like I need a ritual. Yeah, I really feel like I'm missing out. Like, to like read
I just like take a shower and try to look presentable.
Yay! So the and by the way, I'm sorry if I'm cutting down these panels a bit. I'm sure you were there. You know that there were a lot more things said, and people said much more than it might seem here, but that's because, well, as I said, my friend didn't film the whole thing, but she did film some parts, and second of all, because sometimes the noise from the wind was too loud, so I couldn't hear the people talk. But this way you can relive a little bit of the panel with me, and if you haven't seen it before, then you can live it the first time. Yeah, anyways, so the second question then, which this is another thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I heard it sometimes. As you can see, the person asking the second question is Salvi. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I've known about him for years, yet when he introduced himself to the panel, I did reflect over, he said his name was. Second of all, later, I think it was later, yeah, he came up to me and talked to me and told me he watched my videos and everything, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, I do covers as well, and I did not connect the pieces. This time I did not connect it at all, because he took a picture with me and everything, and then it was later on that me and my friend connected the pieces. It was Salvi I'd been talking to. Anyways.
Do you see the camera as your friend when you approach it? So you're like, hey, how you doing? Or like, how do you so comfortable in front of the camera? That's my question. That's a great question. Thank you so much.
But I would say about like being comfortable and like being vulnerable, because I want to say I've cried in a few videos. In the moment, like you made me embarrassed. Like afterwards, I was like at Jasmine, like, oh my god, I just freaking cried. That was so embarrassing. Then like you upload the video and people are like, oh, I feel the same way. Oh my gosh, yes. And like you feel like, wow. So it's not like that being vulnerable, because you're bringing it out of other people too, and a lot of other people can like relate to you, and you can like what you say can really like make someone feel better about themselves.
Well, that's question, or Tina?
I think it's a process as well. Like the first time you do it, you're really, really nervous, but it gets easier over time, especially with the YouTube comments. With your first video, and then you see positive comments, and then it's easier to step by step, letting go and be more personal and be more vulnerable in videos. So I think the YouTube comments play a big part in that as well.
Positive reinforcement. 10,000 hours.
So yeah, I did seem a bit more less airheaded in that one. Yeah. So on to, yeah, I met Jerry as well. Also another weird story. He came up to me and was like, oh, you're Tina Davidson, yeah. Yeah, you're the unboxer. Oh, I watch your videos. I was like, you watch my videos? What kind of an alternative reality have I ended up in here? He was like, oh, I am. I'm like, I know who you are. You're Jerry. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Excuse my Swedish. It was just a weird thing, and he was like, oh, you want to take a picture with me? Which was even more bizarre. It's like, you want me? With me? What the? It was so surreal. And the funny thing is, he made a video on KCON as well, and he showed this picture which he had taken of me. Again, I did not take any pictures with any of these people. Even though a lot of people, other YouTubers as well, took pictures with me, but I did not take pictures with them. Because I'm so smart. No. Why didn't I do it? Oh gosh. So that was the convention itself, and then we have the concerts. Oh yes. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. No. I talked, I have to say though, all the YouTubers I met and all the people I met in America overall, so nice. I did not expect that. In general, just people are so nice. Yes, let's go back. Let's paddle. So I think I talked the most to Courtney. She's such a sweetheart, by the way. Jasmine is too, and Dylan. Again, everyone was so nice. Talked with JRE, also really nice. I mean, I talked all the people I talked to were so nice. It makes me just so happy, especially since I feel like overall there can be a lot of drama on YouTube in certain communities, but in the YouTube fan communities, so to say, it seems rather drama free, and I really love that. Everyone seems so nice, so sweet. It makes me so happy. And as far as I see how the convention went, I didn't see any bigger problems, from my perspective at least. I think everything was pretty neat, and the concerts were on fire! Fire! It really was when BTS was on. So the first day, by the way, we had P3 tickets, so we weren't that close, but still we were in a good distance. Yes, we could see the stage. Yeah. So the first day I've written it up. We had 17 first, and we had Ailey, B2B, Crush, Dynamic Duo. Crush and Dynamic Duo did some things together as well. I believe those were the first. I was a bit surprised that 17 started off, but as another person pointed out, that's probably because they have lively music and they get the audience pumped up, so they were pretty good to have as the first one to go up. But I always saw them as one of the bigger headlines, so I was a bit surprised by that. But again, they pumped the crowd up so good. I have to say, with 17, they seem to have so much fun on stage, and their dances are funny and hilarious in the most brilliant way. It's like they're just amazing. I love 17. Oh, yes. And then we had Ailey, who was oh my god, and we have B2B too, which was so oh my god. Everyone was oh my god. Dynamic Duo and Crush was oh my god. Oh. But we have Ailey. I want to talk a bit more about that, because when she came out on stage and she started singing, the music just all of a sudden, and she was like, what am I doing? And she kept on singing. She has such an amazing voice, and it was so brilliant. She kept on singing for quite a bit. It was like and it was, she managed that so well, and you could really hear that was like no background, no nothing, just her voice. It was like trying to save the situation, which she did brilliantly. And oh my god, her voice, oh my god, so good. Yes. Anyways, and B2B was amazing too, and I mean everyone was really good. And Dynamic Duo, I've seen them before when I was in Korea, and now I got to see them again, now with Crush, and everyone was so amazing live. I know it's always a bit different when you go to a concert and everything, but in a big concert venue, but it was so good. Okay. So that was the first day. I probably have forgotten things. Yeah, MC was Ailey and Rap Mom. Oh yeah. But yeah, the crowd was just so pumped up. Yeah. And then the second day, because then BTS came on, which, as you might know, was the #1 for me. But yeah. By the way, I have to talk about the second day as well, because Ailey was emceeing there too. And she was so sweet. Oh my gosh, she almost cried on stage. It was like, I've never been nervous before a performance before, but now when I came to New York, I was nervous. She felt like she had finally come home, and everyone was so welcoming of her. And it was so noticeable that she one day wanted to make a English CD for the American audience, you know, because this is her home. I almost wanted to be from America as well when I heard her talk, because oh my gosh. Oh, Ailey is such a sweetheart. She's so amazing. Oh. Yes. Anyway, so next day's performance. We had Eric Nam, Mamamoo, Day 6, and BTS. So it was funny. Eric Nam performed some songs, and he was like, and he didn't perform the ooh, ah. That's what it's is like the song that most people internationally know, and he hadn't realized that. So he was like, oh, I didn't know that. So that was like the song he didn't perform, but he like did a small, like without music, sang it. So that was pretty awesome, but funny to be honest. But yeah, he was amazing too, and him and Ailey did the I don't remember what it's called, but it was like a huge hit. It's Soju from Sister, and was another, I don't remember. Maybe you know, it was a huge summer hit. But yeah. Anyways, he performed that with Ailey, and it was so cute and so amazing. And I love, by the way, the how Ailey, when she first was emceeing with Rapmon and then with Eric Nam, how she teased them a bit, and it was so funny. Like Eric did such funny things, and yeah, so funny. Yeah, and then there was Mamamoo. It was so amazing live too. They seem to have this edge about them. It's like they seem so confident on stage, and I just love that. It's not this cute thing. It's like, oh yeah, we're standing here, we're awesome, and I love that. Oh, and they have amazing voices too, of course. But there's just something about them that's just so good. I'm just saying, everyone is so good. And we had Day 6 too, which was also awesome. I love that they did covers as well of the other bands too, and it was really good, really good, really good. Remembering the good times. So yeah, everyone was amazing, as I said, and then yeah, BTS came on, and it might just be me, but I felt like the whole like concert arena was pretty much on fire when they came out. It's like everyone was screaming. It's like, yeah, BTS is on. And then they did Fire and Save Me and Cypher 3, I think. Oh, I don't even remember anymore. I just remember the feeling of just, wah, just loving it. BTS are so amazing live. Especially remember when everyone was introducing themselves, and then he came to Suga and he was like, just took off his you know, earpiece and was just like, oh yeah, I can hear screams. Oh yeah, love it. Oh. Oh gosh, I hope all the artists felt how loved they were, because oh my gosh, everyone was just so much love for them. It was an amazing KCON experience indeed. I hope I can go back to USA next year as well, perhaps for KCON. That would be lovely. Because I really liked it. Oh yeah, by the way, Jun Korean performed at the concert the second day as well, which was awesome. And then they had this big stage outside of the concert venue as well. And then he performed on that one. I don't remember if it was the first day or the second day. It was one of those days. Of course it was. KCON was 2 days. But he performed there as well, and it was awesome. Yeah, watched that too. I think that's when both me and my friend realized how big Jun Korean is. I wonder if he realized it himself, to be honest. He seems like such a like just a fan when he but he's so big. I just like how down to earth he was when we met him. Oh, so amazing performing. If I were to try to play a violin, I'm sure I would just, you know, as my dad would say, who killed that cat? Because that would be dying cat sound I would make, yeah. I always admire people who can play the violin, because, oh my god, when you hear some people practicing it, take some time to get in that right feeling. Yeah. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Whoa! I feel like I'm just way too happy to... I just met a lot of awesome people, and I thought New York was great, and I thought everything was just really awesome. So, thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Bye!